Imagine driving along the Outer Ring Road and you lose control. The vehicle swerves and you hit the guardrail at this point. Do you see yourself coming out alive?
Look at across there.
And this is the same road you're using with borders, that is motorcycles. You're using with speeding vehicles, with trucks, with everybody. It is scary driving there sometimes.
Well, this is the glaring danger motorists face each passing day, even as authorities give a blind eye. The entire stretch of Outer Ring Road is an engineering catastrophe waiting to happen. You probably pass these guardrails every day and never give a second thought. Well, guardrails are an important safety feature on our roads. They are a safety barrier to protect motorists who have accidentally left the road. They basically help prevent vehicles from crashing into a tree, electricity pole, retaining wall, or simply prevent them from going down a steep hill or embankment or colliding with oncoming vehicles. Experts say guardrails can reduce serious injuries by up to 47% when installed properly and maintained regularly. But what if they are in such a state as those on Nairobi's Outer Ring Road? I mean, cut off or simply damaged? It's simple. They can turn from life-saving devices to killers on the road. There is danger all over this road when you're looking at the guardrails. There is a lot of destruction. Either they are bent, some are destroyed or damaged. Look at that place there. It's a bend. Now, probably that's not very dangerous, but look at across there. When you look at across there, it's damaged or vandalized.
And the number of accidents on those roads because of that is it's a lot. It's a lot, yes. It's scary how the road networks sometimes is vandalized.
There are examples of just how catastrophic guardrails can be. 13th October 2019, a Mercedes-Benz runs into a guardrail along the busy Outer Ring Road. What follows next is fatal. The guardrail spears into the car, tearing it from the bonnet through the left-hand seats and breaking past the rear window. A similar accident had happened before, this time round along Thika Highway. On the 7th of November 2017, this Mercedes-Benz crashed into a guardrail at Kabati in Murang'a County. The car had 4 occupants, among them Governor Wahome Gakuru, who died as he received treatment at Thika Level 5 Hospital. Crash scene photos show the mangled steel speared through the governor's car and went straight through all the way out of his car. Ripping through the car, the steel fatally injured Governor Gakuru, who was on his way to the Kenyan capital city for an early morning TV interview. Statistics show that death or injuries from such accidents are more common than people realize. People have suffered serious injuries like leg amputations or worse. Now look at it. There is no guardrail here. It was either destroyed or vandalized, and it's long gone. What I can only see is this metal support that is remaining. the entire stretch here, there is no guardrail. Now, probably you may not understand the danger. Let me show you why. If you are driving and you miss or you lose control, here, what will you hit? You will hit here. And from my own observation, it looks like a razor. If you can come here. It looks like a razor. And it's clearly, it was vandalized. This is a hacksaw. Someone cut it and went with it.
It's scary how the road networks sometimes is vandalized because of maybe unemployment, youth unemployment in particular. It's a huge problem. So the lessons you're learning here is poverty reduction should not just, if it's not done, it's going to affect other development initiatives. It's going to compromise our infrastructure system. It's going to compromise our security system. It's going to increase the costs of doing business and the cost of running this country. So in other words, if I look at this as an economist, I'm thinking about a comprehensive way of addressing issues in this country, knowing that there are complementarities. If you address poverty issue, you safeguard the infrastructure. Because the youth will be busy and occupied and they have enough income, it will become expensive in terms of opportunity costs from an economics point of view to find time to go and cut those rates and to go and sell, because you've got better ways to spend your time and earn an income.
According to experts, defective guardrail accidents may cause catastrophic injuries and can be fatal, as we have already seen. The extent of injuries received depends on factors of the crash, such as speed or the angle at which a vehicle hits the guardrail. During its construction, Outer Ring Road was touted as a game changer for the people of Eastlands. It was to have several phases of construction that aimed to decongest that part of the capital city. It was to eventually have a bus rapid transit system, or simply BRT. It was to be a modern highway that links Thika Highway and the Eastern Bypass, crossing through various densely populated city estates like Kariobangi, Fedha, Donholm and Pipeline, and eventually linking the city to East Africa's busiest airport, the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport, and the standard gauge railway. But a decade after it was put to use, the road is an eyesore and a danger zone. On our assignment today, we captured pictures of people running across the road while dangerously dodging vehicles. Handcart pushers and motorcycle taxis moving against traffic while ignoring the danger they pose to themselves and other road users. A terrible sight to behold. According to statistics from NTSA, these adventures have in many cases led to death. Today, our camera lenses are tightly focused on something that has been ignored for too long and yet causing a lot of accidents, pain and despair. Damaged or vandalized guardrails. It's like the entire road has no consistent stretch of guardrails. Now look at that one. Wow, looks deadly. If it grabs your car, you're gone, man.
If it grabs your car, you're gone.
They may appear like an assembly of rails tied together by nuts and bolts. But how effective they are is determined by how well installed or maintained they are. Experts say any installation error could contribute to the guardrail locking up, turning the device into a deadly spear. Well, Outer Ring Road is a different situation altogether. Even where guardrails are intact, the nuts and bolts speak a different language. In most cases, they are loose. And I can't see them stopping a vehicle at high speed. They say numbers don't lie. And according to NTSA, the Outer Ring Road has killed many people compared to any other road in the country since it was given a facelift.
My question here is, what is Kura doing? Does it inspect the road? Because every organization needs to have inspectors who can come and look at how the road is. Like, for example, when you look at Thika Road, Kenha has patrol people. Every time you're there, you see a patrol car moving around, and the next day you'll see people coming and repairing the guardrail if it's damaged. But here, it's been months and months of me driving here looking at the guardrail, and I've seen the same picture. No repairs at all. And that is where the problem is.